Hey everybody, Rodman here. Thanks for tuning in to Kenshi, Birth of a Hive. Recap of the rules and goals are here. And to do what to cover what I've been doing lately. So one thing I did was we have Lycus here. He's getting bashed down by some of our homeboys in the prison. We've got them locked up. Swarm, I have a little bit of a task for them to do. I would like to hit up an interesting, different fight this time. I know I've been sort of dangling the whole Blister Hill fight, but I'm not quite ready. I don't yet feel quite ready for that, so instead I'm going to do something a little bit different. So let's follow Carpo here. Droiden, you are going to grab some meat, and Wasted, you're going to grab some meat, and Carpo, you are going to lead us southbound. Doing something a little different, a little fun. We've got some hydroponic rice on the research here. I want to execute Mr. What's his name? So I'm just going to keep my guards in there, sort of camping him out. We've got a bunch of people working on their own little tasks. Talon, I want you to sort of get rid of the weapons I don't need. Oboro, we won't need the special Eagle crosses. I do have one masterwork, but I don't know if I'm going to use it, because it does make the game a little bit maybe too easy. They're not all that balanced. And speaking of balanced, another thing I ended up doing was I disabled the Shrieking Bandit patch or mod, because it was not balanced either, and I was sort of tired of the Shrieking Bandits like running around one-shotting everyone. I just thought that was not so cool. So yeah, we no longer have a Shrieking Bandit mod in the game. All right, Seiko, you now have your like little basket hat. So let's analyze. Other than a special shirt, you're basically done with your gear, because those pants are the pants you're gonna wear. Because you were supposed to be stealthy, so that's stealth. We don't have ninja rags, but I deemed that it was not likely that I was going to be able to get sufficient ninja rags. All right, how's my prisoner? Critical. Cool. Let's pick him up. Put him in the pole. And the keepers should guard the base. Pillar, I'm going to send you over here to grab a tier 2 leaf blade, and then everyone else is going to guard the base. We'll just leave Mr. Prisoner here starving and bleeding. I don't really care. Alright, Pillar, you have a leaf 2 blade. Actually, we could just have you melt down the other one. Done. I have decided to not bother with the plated drifter pants because they have a big old dodge penalty. So Talon and Seiko won't be using those. They'll just be using... Seiko will be using the ninja ones because they have stealth on them, and Talon will be using the Masterwork Drifter leather pants, which means I no longer need Drifter leather pants made. We have enough. I will want better leather chest pieces because all of my crafters use those, and we need better ones. Let's go ahead and additionally, the caravan here. Another thing I wanted to do is set all the animals up into the caravan. Not that they're all going to go caravanning with me, but I don't want to fill up the hands full of people. Builder Asgolo, let's have you grab some meat. Fowl meat. For a little bit of a road trip. Builders, Honey, Cookie. Cookie, you are going to fill up on meat and the 4 of you going to follow builders. Builders, you are going to head to the Armor King yet again. Maybe I can find something rare. Speaking of finding something rare, Decatist. Let's see about you and your attempt to make the World's End a better place. Got some materials that I can use to improve the World's End. So there is the bed made, and then on the roof here, we'll have one of those 2 wind generators made. Alright, and hopefully that keeps the lights on in the World's End a little bit more effectively. Hopefully. I don't think I'm going to check for armor, because I don't think... there just simply won't be masterwork armor. Carpo, going for the swim. Alright, so everybody follow Little Light then. I don't mind a little bit of swim training, I just didn't expect them to take this way. Alright, so now that we have riceweed, I'm going to have Seiko go into this farm here. Let's go to farming. And hydroponic riceweed. And we'll grow some riceweed. So the reason we have to grow it indoors is the soil out here at the hive is just not suitable for rice crop, which is why I never really bothered with it until now, because it requires ancient core to do the hydroponic research, and that was just not high up on my list. But if you take a look and go to farming and try to throw down a rice farm here, crop yields 0 because the environment is incorrect, which is why I very much ignored it for a very, very, very long time. All right, Beep, Hollow, and Seiko, and Louie, you are all going to help engineer that new rice farm. And then I'll set up, probably dig to build it. Also means that I might want to lay up on the iron plates for a bit. So I'm going to power down my steel refinery so we build up some plates, and then remember to power it back up. Alright, so my caravan that decided to take the road is much, 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 much further than my caravan that decided to swim. I'm okay with swimming. Swimming is a useful skill. Being able to outswim your enemies can actually come into some serious... It could really be handy. But, you know. Whatever. We've had some swim training. A little odd. Okay, so we're getting the lights built first, I guess, and then we have plenty of iron here to build the rest. Jay, what are you doing? You're aimless? How could you possibly be aimless? There's so much work to be done. Let's get Jay all the way into this building so he can start building the hydroponic basins. No, 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 go inside. There's something wrong with the mesh data, so let me fix. Yep, this building was bugged for whatever reason. It's all good now, though. Alright, I think I have enough iron plates, so we'll flick this back on. Now, the other issue is we're going to need some startup rice weed to get these farms going. They're not just going to be able to plant rice on their own. And I definitely don't have said rice, so I should be on the lookout for it. Alright, let's continue swimming, because why not? I suppose it's a semi-useful skill. Well, Phoenix is doing a pretty good job of providing crops for additional food production. So Pillar, I'm going to have you haul food to the stockpiles here. A lot of the soldiers that are home are just going to have some sort of hauling jobs while they're home, just to make life a little easier. Plus, their athletics will increase, so they get faster and better at their combat jobs. While Green and Silver Shade sit here. Or stand here, guarding the entrance. Well, if Jay's over here mining, that means that the farms are as built as they can be. Is that true? Cash, let me have you check that out. Yep. Just needing rice wheat at this point. Cool. I'll probably have to go back into the swamp and buy a whole big batch of it. Alright, so we're getting some edge 2 leaf blades rolling off the line. A masterwork helmet. I suppose Illimite, you can grab that helmet. Materials trader's heading on the way to me. Cool. Let me mark down Illimite for that helmet. I don't think there's really any materials I need from a materials trader, but it's the thought that counts. Alright, Resnick's trying to make Hive leather vests. Suppose I'll check back in on you guys. Alright, so you've hit landfall. Oh, here's the materials trader. So here's what I wanted to do. I'm going out to Raptor Island. I've actually never killed Megaraptor. So out on Raptor Island, there's, well, I should preface. There's a few super animals that exist in Kenshi. You've got the great white gorilla, the Megaraptor. There's a few others. I don't want to ruin too much for you all, but there's a few sort of like exotically large animals. The Megaraptor is sometimes bugged. So the Megaraptor has a lair here on Raptor Island, but every now and then the Megaraptor is just missing. I would like to kill Megaraptor because I've never done it before, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'll be able to this time. I just wanted to attempt it. Showing something new and novel on my YouTube channel. Now, I've come out here before. I came out here in my Kenshi Ironman series. But Megaraptor was missing. Just, well, it did not exist. And Megaraptor exists this time. I can see him right there. Just clicked on him. I'm excited. Let's hope I don't get dismembered. So here, Megaraptor is much, much, much larger than the average swamp raptor. I'm going to have Frenchie piss him off and take some shots. There's not a lot of wonderful things here to loot. Like, oh, you know what? It seems to me like I have to swim out to him. Let me rebuild mesh data. Oh, no, apparently the meshes is fine. All right, here we go. Hi, Mr. Megaraptor. Or Mrs. Megaraptor. I don't know your gender. Don't want to assume it. But let's fight. And let's not just kill you via... kind of looks like you're bugging out. Oh, no, you hit me. Yeah, you're biting me. You just almost bit Thorn's head off. That's a big old raptor, isn't it? Now, in this series, I did have the goal of taming 2 of every animal, but I am not planning on taming the sort of mega versions of animals, as they aren't balanced. And I very much appreciate and desire balance in my games. So this is just trophy killing. We'll have Queen walk over and do the looting. So here is the horn of the Megaraptor. It should fetch a fair price. I'm not going to fetch prices for it. I'm just going to loot the skins. Waste not, want not. And there we go. We bagged us some Megaraptor. That was cool. That was pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to swim down to the settled Nomad village and hope that they have some rice. I guess what I'm going to do is try to buy some rice. I know, pretty lame for a Christmas episode. Hey, but at least I killed a giant Megaraptor. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool for me because I had never done it before and I didn't even know how difficult it was going to be. Here we go. We've got some blades. Not a whole lot. Yeah, the armor crafting. Oh, there's a masterwork. I was gonna say it's been a little slow. Uh-oh. Not good. You guys are fighting an iron spider, and alright. Well, Builders got knocked out, but the rest of you did okay. We'll just wait for Builders to come to, because he's not out that bad. We do, I do believe we have a sleeping bag, right? No, I don't. Yeah, that's a mistake. All right, Mr. Builders, we will have you head over to the Armor King. Hopefully avoiding future iron spiders, because your stomach can't handle another hit. Poor Osgolo's like, wait, guys, come on. Never been a super fan of the animal pathfinding. They are very bad at pathfinding compared to humanoid bipeds. As you can see, Osgolo is supposed to be the fastest person in the entire hive, or thing, entity, not a person, and is definitely not. Definitely, when calculated, one of the slowest. It's funny because animals are supposed to also outswim most bipeds in this game, and even in the swamp area where you think they'd excel, they don't because of pathfinding. Oh wow, we came smack dab in the middle of this. I don't care if you're open up. Show me animals. Goats, garu, bone dogs, wild bulls. I have all those. Do you sell animal bags? You do. You got a bull bag. I needed one. That's all you got. No rice or anything like that? Why is this place called a hideout? Hello, goat man. Oh, it's Cornelius. So Cornelius is a rare named goat that exists. Yeah, that's why he's goat man. But I already have 2 goats, so I don't need Cornelius. But I also don't really need any food. Alright, so this residence is going to be a bust in terms of rice. I kind of expected as much. I think this other village is entirely vacant as well. This one up here is just a ghost town, if I recall correctly. If I load it ever. There we go. Yeah, this was ghosted by the dead cat. It was a gatherer's village. 'Tis no more. Alright, well. Carpo, are you having trouble pathfinding? Oh dear. Alright. That's fine. Then what I'm going to do is to head into the swamps and acquire the rice that I want. I want to check something off my my to-do list. I didn't feel quite ready to do a whole Blister Hill thing this episode, because in Tomb World I just had a huge landmark episode, so I figured don't have two of them in one day on Christmas. Maybe that would have been a better Christmas present, but I think it's a little late for that now. So I apologize for that, if that's what you were hoping on. Alright, we're at the edge of fog. We're technically, we're a little bit too close to the fog. Let me get a little bit out. Alright, so I'm going to just tell Carpo to head to Shark. I think that's my best bet to get bulk, rice. I could also raid some... Yeah, hi there. I don't think there's anything that we want from you. Not really. I'll take your Gohan. I'll take your food. We'll buy food off you. But goodbye now. Alright, looks like we need some additional harvesters. But I'm not going to sweat that too much. How is the prosthetics business coming? Masterwork Scout Leg, Masterwork Steady Arm. Oh, I'm happy about that. I suppose what I should have done with builders is to have him pick up the gear, like the limbs and whatnot that I didn't need, and come sell them. Because obviously I did not do that. What was that? Something was masterwork here. Oh, rusty chain shirt? Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna buy the samurai helmet. It's mostly like a novelty. A lot of the helmets here don't have good coverage, so they are not gonna make for good weapons for me to use. Okay, well that's it. Mr. Armor King, we will be on our way. It took 67 years for him to build that stuff. Somehow I think that's marketing and not true. Let's first hit up the swamp village on our way in to the swamp. Oh, here's a white gorilla. I could also chase some additional Mato. I've kind of made it my target to try to take out the, the very evil Holy Nation. So maybe I'll do that next episode. But I do want to try to get the rice for research purposes. I'm surprised Carpo's athletics haven't gone up more. I mean, I could always take off pants to make it faster, but I don't want to have to fiddle with my inventory that often. That's a little more than I'm willing to do. Because it would bore you guys if I had to keep changing pants. It's the same with if you had feet, not that hivers do, with the sandals. There's the wooden sandals that make you run faster, that are great, until, of course, you get into combat and someone stabs you in the foot, and your feet fall off. So, yeah, when you're playing, absolutely it makes a whole lot of sense to micromanage that kind of stuff. And, oh, well, we have some swamp ninjas here that I could take their masks. But, yeah, so it makes a little bit of sense to micromanage it and constantly take your sandals off, but in reality, it's very annoying to have to do that constantly, which is why I do not. Any blueprints unknown? They are all known, but they have a ton of rice. And I'm going to sell the horn of the Mega Raptor. I don't really care about too much about the trophy hunting. I mean, I could have stashed it in some sort of chest, but it's kind of a weird thing to stash. Is that the only shop here? Yeah, I guess it wouldn't really matter. Carpo, let's follow you. And you are going to head... I'm going to head to Bad Teeth. I don't know why Bad Teeth hasn't flipped yet. Maybe Lysis needs to die fully? Has he not? No, he's dead. He bled out. Flathead. I'm going to have you... You're the executioner. I'm going to have you come toss his body away. No, come on, dude. Oh, what are you doing? He's like bugged. The Lysis, not Flathead. Can't seem to pick him up. There we go. Thank you for being agreeable. Let's run all the way up to the front here and burn his corpse. Builders in the caravan is ready to do their next big move. Let's get home. And ka-chunk. Incinerated. Alright, job's back on. Go haul for the water tanks. Raptor's just about fast enough, as is Illimite, but the soldiers are not, so they're going to need to take more time. Check in on the swarm. We're near the hub. I wonder, Bad Teeth, did that change over? I don't know who took over that city. So normally in vanilla Kenshi, Bad Teeth is tied to Blister Hill, and the fate of Bad Teeth follows Blister Hill. So if Blister Hill falls, Bad Teeth falls. I believe that's the case, whereas Voltena and Seto control their own cities, or bases, or whatever you want to call it. Whereas the Reactive Worlds mod adds in some additional named Inquisitors to control the territories that they are in. Who are you? Oh, some pound. All right, so this is still no, this is a holy mine. And I'm assuming the Holy Overseer is the one that controls the mine. But you know what? I'm not going to be... I wouldn't feel good about myself running past a giant slave operation and not clearing it. So I'm going to do that. Let my people go. Alright, so I think maybe it's the Overseer that needs to die to have this all turn over. But I'm not entirely sure where the Overseer went, because we just stomped everybody real quick. Oh, here's the Overseer. Queenie! Oh, Caravan's being targeted. Nope, they're not anymore. Overseer's dead. Some of their slaves are automatically escaping. And, wow, we cut him down real hard. Alright, well, Holy Mines, you're on your own. I think killing that Overseer, I'm not sure the way the Reactive World works, but I think maybe by killing that Overseer that Queen did, that city will change hands. That city will be free or something. I don't know. Alright, did you guys... Alright, so the Shek took over here. But, oh, there we go. Now the city's green. Now, one way to fight the... fight Blister Hill is to happen upon... some patrols out in the wild of the Shek. And tell them that you need help. Now, the ones that are in cities tend to be patrolling and not free to just go wherever and do whatever. But there are ones that are going to be free to do that if you catch them as they patrol out in the wild, between cities and stuff like that. But it tends to be that the ones in the cities have, guard jobs where they are set to guard. But these guys, I might be able to have follow me. So if I go attack Blister Hill, it might be wise to incorporate some Shek patrols, just because Phoenix is a beast, and I'm not using eagle crosses, which help. I think Phoenix's armor is strong enough that, like, essentially my bolts bounce off of him. I don't have weapons strong enough. The Rangers literally don't even do enough damage to really harm Phoenix, and he's pretty crazy strong melee. Some random server joined me. Hello. No thank you. I'm honored, but, like, go find the Flotsam. They'll take you in, especially that you were a scorched female. That's sort of who the Flotsam specialize in. Oh, look at us. We're walking right by Blister Hill. Hello, Blisteries. So take a look at Blister Hill. Phoenix is in this facility, and there is a back entrance. So if I was to attack Blister Hill, I would want to go through the mountains and attack from the back, but I would definitely ask for some assistance. There's a few groups that can assist. Shek is pretty good at it. There's some others. Don't want to spoil it in case you want to fight Phoenix yourself. Let's see if Rebirth changed owners. I'm sort of curious about that. No, it looks very Holy Sentinel-y to me. Alright, I'm going to rip through Rebirth and see if there's any named guys for me to squash in order to free up some slaves. Oh, be free, Leaf. Leaf on the breeze. So I don't exactly know who I'm looking for because I haven't played a reactive world yet. So I'm not sure what leader to look for or anything like that. Usually their gear is a little bit shinier because high-level gear tends to be shinier, but that's not certain. Let's check this barracks too. Actually, let's heal up. There we go. Ton of Holy Sentinels, but no one with a name like Overseer or Inquisitor. If you want to fight, you come on out. I haven't been finishing them off, unlike normally, because I'm just sort of curious if they have like formal leadership or whatever. No real barracks over here. Go this way. Oh, look at that limping one. Well, this is the only other barracks I see. Haven't really been freeing anyone either. But I could certainly... don't touch me. Hello, you're better at this. too kind for this world. Yeah, it might be true. I don't see any named in here. Nope, nope, nope. Just an empty top. Oh, except for the very, very tip-top roof, but he's just a sentinel. So, false alarm. I don't really know how to flip this, other than maybe tackling Blister Hill. So let's skedaddle out of here. So the caravan is home. Oh, Challenger of the Undefeated is moving towards the Hive. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I definitely want to get home for that. That's a relatively strong event, I suppose. Builders, put that helmet away. And next time I head out, I'll bring the prosthetic limbs and stuff that I'm just not really using. Alright, so Swarm with Carpo. You guys are going to cross the floodlands. So where's this Challenger raid originating from? I'm looking for a red dot. So factions. Somewhere in the Berserker region. Oh, there they are. Yeah, another thing I could do is to head out to Neucralia and head out to the Berserkers and all that, and do some bounties that they have on their heads. That wouldn't be a terrible idea to do. How's my food looking? Angel. We got a ton of cactus and green fruit. So let's get cooking up some new crop. So, cook. Actually, top would be to haul to food store. And then cook at these two stoves for a green fruit or dust witch. Food cube or dust witch. And then when that's not done, bake. When that's not done, haul to flour. When that's not done, haul to automatic grain. Alright, so we should be filling up pretty quick in food here. Now that we have these extra farm fields. And as soon as the swarm gets home, we'll have rice too. We can start making stuff like Gohan. Now, even though they're coming to me and challenging me, I would like to only use 20 people. The restriction is on defensive raids. I can use more than 20, but I would like to use 20 instead for these challengers that are coming. I might even march out to go meet them so I can kill them this episode rather than to wait. If I lay off the pause button, maybe they get to me in time. Maybe. Just taking a moment to appreciate the scenery. I guess that's what that was. Alright, so there's more work needing to be done that Phoenix can't handle himself. I don't have a lot of people queuing up to be farmers, though, which is the chief issue. Alright, so my main squad is just about home. Taking a look at the equipment that I can swap over. 2 Masterwork Hive leather vests is the sum total. And 1, 2, oh no, that's specialist. 1 chain vest. Wow, this is yikesies. And then some, Seiko. You are going to get 2 brand new stinking blades. Hope you appreciate it. Let me mark that down. And that's all for cosmetics. And then his shirt, I'm going to mark down as masterwork as well. So you are going to get one of these masterworks. And you are fully equipped. Yep. I kind of like the swords on the back better. There you go. That's what a stealth assassin looks like. You may not like it, but that is peak form. Talon, we are going to set you up with these as well. The chain ones hurt martial arts too badly, which is why I'm using leathers. They don't protect as good, but if you're focusing on some sort of strange combat arts form, yeah, it's just the way it is. So if you take a look at the chains here, yeah, the combat speed effects, dodge speed effects, dexterity, they all get damaged. Is there a better backpack for you, Talon? There is. There's even a better backpack. Alright, so as far as I know, you are fully equipped. For better or for worse, you are all set. Strength and all. Yep, strength and all. So this is what a brawler, what a martial artist will look like. Well, Queen's home. What do we need to do? We need to have Thorns put away the leather, or the animal skins. And then, Jay, I'm going to have you come and grab the rice. Instead of spreading the rice out amongst a bunch of different benches and not actually being able to grow any rice, I'm going to focus on one bench. We've also got steady right arm. Who needs steady right arm? In the swarm. Silvershade might need. So you've got a masterwork lifter. You've got a masterwork lifter. And then Knave, you need a right leg. So right now you've got a specialist scout right. There might be a masterwork for you. Jay, move. I need to use my words. Put stuff. Oh, you did put stuff away. Hot dang. Sorry. I apologize. Alright, so Knave, you've got only a specialist leg. Oh, there's no masterwork. Sorry, buddy. Keeper, Silvershade, you need a... Nope, you got a steady masterwork. Talon. There was no specialist. Jay, let's get you to trade that again. And focus on one at a time. So what? I've got a left leg, not a right one. So if anyone needs a left one, which is no one, other than Dakatist, and Dakatist is really far away. No, Snowy, you need a left one. But you have a masterwork, so never mind. We're treating our guys pretty good, I gotta say. I've got to say. That's a whole lot of edge ones. So we've got a Black and Hive shirt, chain shirt, that is great. So of my soldiers, Carpo, we've been having you march around as a bit of a raid leader. We'll have you toss a shirt on. And the first hydroponic is built. So all the rest are specialists. All these leathers are as well. So this needs water. What I'm going to do is dig. You're going to start to manage hydroponic rice weed. Yeah, it's probably more than you're able to do. But if it takes a back burner, that's fine. And then dig, you manage this other one too. Right, where's this raid at? And how soon are they going to get to me? They're on the edge of the Fog Island, so they're making good time. We'll have that fight by the end of this episode, I think. Alright, cash in. You probably don't need a loom anymore. But Dakotist. Let's see if there's more electrical components so that we can make... Yep, there is a bunch. We can keep the lights on. Even more power. And... lights. Let's see. What do I want? I'm going to put some searchlights around the building here, just because I can. It'll light up the neighborhood pretty brightly. I'm going to go grab the iron plates that they were selling. I think that's actually every single one I need. There's no reason to do this other than I want to. I'll just make it clear. Lighting up the neighborhood is not gonna not gonna benefit me at all. But it kind of makes it look nice, doesn't it? Just a little bit. So what am I missing? I'm missing one electrical component. Cool, no problem at all. It kind of looks nice. I like it. Guess that's what matters, right? To a degree. Alright, everybody else in the swarm here. Let's get ready for this. Oh, they're swimming. Interesting approach. Food looks real good. It's filling back up. Dig's way too busy to manage to harvest. I think some of the swords that queued for anything are going to help me farm. Crab, why are you idle? Oh, because you know what? I don't have a queue. That would be my fault. So let's scroll down. Leaf chopper, repeat queue. I think there's plenty of steel to go around. Yeah, there's 79 steel. We actually have quite a big stockpile of steel. As far as rangers go, we've not gotten any masterworks. The caravan here. I think what I'm going to do is going to have Osgolo start to... Because my money is... it's not low, but I don't want to keep melting down stuff that has a sell value, like these Black and Shane shirts. Actually do sell quite well. So anything that is specialist, I'm going to go ahead and sell. Bit of a masterwork bandana. Look at that. Fancy schmancy. All right. And then the Osgolo and the crew here are going to go out to the Armor King again. I know I head there a lot. But, oh, there is no food in storage. That's good to know. I would say when there's no food in storage like that, it's probably about time for me to put some there so that I don't have all of the animals that I've struggled to recruit die off. Let's go have... Yeah, they were all getting hungry. You guys follow builders. Builders, be on your way. Now, I have all the keepers here grouped up sort of in the center of my map. And that way, when this raid shows up... Really? They're swimming this gap too? They're crazy. When they show up, the swarm can fight them. And I'll fight with 20 and not, like, my whole base. Which is allowed, but I don't want to do it. This is a challenger. I don't know if I have enough time for them to get to me, though, because they've decided to path to me like crazy people. Another thing I could do is lights. Let's do I actually liked the regular street lamps over the quad ones. I like the regular street lamp posts. Man, this is all sorts of tilted. Let me correct that. Jay, hold up a sec. 0, 0, 0. Thank you. That's just Shift F12. It's sort of the dev menu. Alright, come on, raid. Actually, I'm not even sure why they're coming to fight me, because I didn't really do anything to them. I allied the Shek, and maybe becoming the Shek's allies, I became the Crawl enemies, but like... It's not like I bounty hunted for them or anything like that. And there they are. That little cloud of flotsam out there. A bunch of berserkers. Pretty good stats on them, not gonna lie. It's not an easy fight, but it's certainly easier than someone like Phoenix. Oh, again, I didn't grab my prosthetics before leaving. It's hard to remember, too, because they're so off in the middle of nowhere, this queue here. You guys are going crazy. I mean, I guess it's free athletics training. They're grabbing electrical components to build with, and then immediately putting them back. Cause pathing? Maybe? I'm not exactly sure why. But it's funny. Alright, so there's that group. I'm going to ride out to go meet them. And attack them unprovoked. It's kind of frowned upon, but whatever. I don't want them all the way into the base, risking my traders and the like. So Jay, get yourself one electrical component. And go build that lamp. I just want a little light source at the entrance of my base to look nice. Caravan's being targeted but not yet hit. Where are you? You guys are... Yep, keep moving. Oh, look, there's iron spiders to mess with us too. Hello, guys. No, don't mess. Oh, wow. There's a... Alright, I'm going to back away from that whole giant iron spider mess just to make this fight more fair. I don't want those iron spiders to intervene. Thorns of Red Rain are like, but we want to go bite them. Alright, I thought this was be a little bit harder of a fight. Maybe they were tired. Or maybe they're sort of split up because of the iron spiders. They do hit hard, but they don't really... They're berserkers. They don't really have a lot of armor. Could we not do that? with all these spiders here, sure. Alright, fine. All the berserkers are basically dead, so... I guess if you'd wish to deactivate these bad boys... makes for okay. I don't know what's going on with their pathing. They clearly are broken. That's kind of funny. Oh, look at them limping around. You know, you guys lost, right? Like, I crushed you little berserkers like you didn't even exist. It wasn't even a fight. Not only that, but I got bored and started killing iron spiders around here too. Just go home. Go home or the iron spiders will eat you. Yeah, I know I didn't kill them all, but they're kind of annoying to get to. That's when you'd want to pop out an Eagle Cross and just use unbelievable overpowered weapons to just be like, alright, bye-bye iron spiders. Alright, Mr. Dig. I'm going to make the rice weed your top priority. Oh, it's actually, no, I take it back. It's legitimately yielding. Well, guys, that's about all the time I had. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for supporting this series, and I'll catch you all next episode. Hopefully with something more riveting and exciting. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you all later. Adios.